Scottish Labour has rejected the idea of joining up with the SNP to help defeat the Conservatives. Labour say they're hated by the SNP, but Nationalists say their door is always open to a deal. It comes as a Labour-leaning think tank said the party was too weak to win a general election. Our political correspondent Andrew Kerr reports.
Remember this man? It'll be 20 years in May since Tony Blair swept to power. But now a think tank closely linked with the New Labour movement warns the party is too weak to win and too strong to be displaced as the UK's main party of opposition. Pollsters certainly agree with that analysis.
Its position in the opinion polls now seems to be even weaker than it was back in 2015. And to that extent, at least, we're asking ourselves the question, how badly can Labour do, not really whether it has any prospect of winning the election.
So the idea from the Fabian Society is for the leader, Jeremy Corbyn, to aim to win enough MPs to form a governing partnership with other parties.
If Labour's able to gain some more MPs but not quite get a majority, it's going to have to think about working with the Liberal Democrats and even the SNP, because all those three parties, I think, would rather see a partnership between themselves than another Conservative government.
Winning more seats might be a distant goal for one former Labour MP who was ousted in 2015, while a partnership with the SNP is ruled out.
This is the party who hates the Labour Party, who views the destruction of the Labour Party as their way of gaining independence. Instead, we need a unified Labour Party that wants to heal the divide in our country, bring people together, and that message of solidarity needs to take home right across the United Kingdom.
Put Mr Miliband into power.
The Conservatives used this to warn about the SNP calling the tune in the 2015 election. The Nationalists insist they're still ready and waiting if Labour want to come forward.
As far as the SNP is concerned, that door has always been open, but that's a decision that Labour need to make. They need to decide whether staying on their own is more important than actually forming progressive alliances to oppose the right-wing Tory government that we see just now in Westminster.
Labour says it comes down to a straight choice for the SNP, back either a Labour government or a Tory one. But as the Labour-leading think tank said, and the polling evidence indicates, Labour in power is still a very distant prospect. Andrew Kerr, reporting Scotland, Glasgow.